Good evening, guys. Ah, let's just see what we're gonna discuss today. Is so we'll be seeing more about input-output streams in Java. Okay. Today we'll be seeing more about input-output streams in Java. Okay. Let's see. Yesterday we discussed about file reader and file writer, right? So today we'll be discussing about buffered reader and buffered writer. Okay. Today we'll be discussing about buffered reader and buffered writer. Let's see what is a buffered reader. So there are two classes which are on our buffered, okay, which are on our which are sorry which are based on buffer. Okay, which are based on buffer. Okay, so let's see what is a buffer. What is a buffer? Buffer is a packet of data. Okay, buffer is a packet of data. Okay, in which the data is stored. Um, the form of in the form of packet, and it is then transferred to the memory. Okay, this is called buffer. Okay, this is called buffer. Okay, so in Java this buffer input streams are we have some buffered input and output streams. Okay, on this in Java we have some two classes on buffer. Okay, okay, so what are they are first one is buffered output stream class. Okay, and the second one is buffered input stream class. Okay, first one is buffered output stream class and the second one is buffered input stream class. Okay, so let's see it one by one. Let's see the first one. What is the first one? First one is buffered output stream class. buffered output stream class, right? So it is used for buffering an output stream. Stream here, in a sense, stream means data. Okay, stream means data or some files. Okay, don't get confused to a stream or a file. Okay, stream means it's a file or some data. Okay, so it internally uses buffer to store, generally uses buffer to store the data. Okay, why sir, why we need to use buffer, sir? Why we need to use buffer? As we have those traditional file input and output methods, right? We have those traditional file input and output methods, but what is the benefit, what is the extra advantage that buffer gives us? Okay, so but buffer, with the help of buffer, the writing of data or reading of data will be more efficient. Okay, buffer is more efficient in writing the data into a file than writing the data directly into the file using both traditional input output streams. Okay, these are IO streams. Okay, so this is why we use buffer. Okay, so what happens if the efficiency is increased? If the efficiency is increased, the performance of the code okay, the performance of the code also increases. Okay, okay, so to add buffer in an output stream, okay, to add buffer in an output stream which we use to read the data or which we use to find some data. Okay, so the syntax, it would be the syntax for stream is, let's say OUTP output stream OP or OS is equals to new buffered output stream. Okay, which then takes some parameters which are new file output, new file output stream. Okay, and we provide some path here. Okay, we provide some path here. Okay, This is the syntax for buffered output stream. Okay. So let's just simply see what are the methods can be used in our buffered output stream. Okay, what are the methods or constructors? Okay, let's see. There are constructors which take a single parameter, which is output stream. Okay, which goes as, let's see, constructors. Okay, the first one is buffer output stream, which takes output stream as a parameter. Okay, so it creates a new buffer output stream which is used for writing the data to the specified output stream. Okay, so what it does, it creates a new buffered output stream which is used for writing the data to the specified output stream. Okay, okay, this is one of the constructor. And another constructor is buffered output stream which takes two parameters. Okay, one is output stream OS and another one is int size. Okay, int size. What it does is, just see, it creates a new buffered output stream which is used for writing data with a specified buffered size. Okay, creates a new buffered output stream which is used for writing the data into a output stream with some specified buffer size. Okay, with some specified buffer size. Okay, the next one is next we'll be seeing those. These are the two constructors. Okay, these are the two constructors which are in our buffered output stream. Okay, constructors, I think you know about the constructors, right? Why constructors are used? If anyone can say why constructors are used? Yes, why constructors are used? To create the instances or to pass the parameters to a class, right? Yeah, yes, you're good. Okay, next we'll be seeing methods. Okay, we'll be seeing the methods. Just a second. Okay, we'll be seeing the methods. So there are three methods. Okay, three main methods in buffered output streams. The first one is void write. Okay, which takes integer. Okay, which takes an integer. So what it does is it is used to write the specified byte or specified byte to the buffer. Okay, the buffered output stream. Okay, to the buffered output stream. This is a method. Okay, and then the next method is void write byte of character arrays. Okay, byte array in offset. Okay, or you have to just say it as offset and in length. Okay, so this is another method which takes three parameters. Okay, it is used to write the bytes from the specified byte input stream into a specified byte array. Okay, see, whenever we take a input stream, okay, let me write it first. It is used to write bytes from a specified byte input stream to a specified byte array starting from the given offset. Okay, starting from the given offset means given the buffered bytes, right? Say the if you have given a string, so if we use some starting point in the middle of the string, which we call it as offset, and we will give the length of the string. Okay, okay, and there is another method which is void flush. Okay, which is void flush. It is used for flushing the buffered output stream. Okay, which means which means if there is any data which is existing in the buffer, so it is used to clear the data. Okay, it is used to clear the data inside the buffer. Okay, okay, so let's just see this class. Okay, let's just see this class examples. Okay, let's go for our code base and let's just see these examples. So for creating our buffer, the first thing we need to do is we need to import our java.io dot star. So we need to import our java.input output streams. Okay. So let's see file output stream fout is equals to new file output stream. Okay. Which can be R path. Just say here we need to create a file here. Let's see where we have created here, and it is not inside the package, right? So it is in the folder. Just file. Just say reader.txt finish. Okay, this is a file. We have created this file and say reader.txt. Okay, and this should be covered with try catch block. Try catch. What we need to catch? Exception, right? Exception E. It throws E dot print stack trace. Okay. Now we say here we take okay, here we say our buffered output. Okay. Should be out equals to new buffered output f out. Okay. Buffered output stream f out. Okay. And we will now try to write something. We'll now try to write something in the form of buffers. So to write something, we take it in a string s equals to welcome to say our new restaurant. Okay, welcome to our new restaurant, and we then convert them it into bytes array. Okay, byt byte array b is equals to s dot get bytes. Okay, s dot get bytes method helps us with converting our string into bytes. Okay, Okay, and then we say v out dot write. What we need to write? We need to write our bytes. Okay, we need to write our bytes array, and then after writing the bytes array into a file, we need to clear our buffer. Okay, we need to clear our buffer. So to clear our buffer, we say flush, and then we will close our buffer. We'll close our buffer. Okay, after closing our buffer, and then we need to close our f out. Okay, files. Okay, and then to make it clear our buffer is working, we say SESSION succeeded. Okay, just save it, and if I say print this one, Java application, it says succeeded. And if I see here, yeah, see, I got my output. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear, guys? Okay, this is how we can send buffered data. Okay, this is how we can send buffered data. Is it clear for you? Yes, tell me. Is it clear for you guys? Is it clear for you or not? Yes, is it clear for you or not? No one is responding. So we say this one not read. This is okay, buffer write, where buffer output buffer is used to write files. Okay, okay, where output buffer is used for writing files into our streams. Did I say it? Yeah. Yeah. The first basic thing is buffered output stream is used for writing some data into output streams. Okay, some data into output streams. Okay, and the next one is our buffered input streams. Okay, buffered input streams. Okay, so Java's input stream is used for okay. So it also internally uses buffer mechanism which increases the efficiency of the code. Okay, which increases the efficiency of the code. So in this buffered input stream, we need to remember two things. Okay, we need to remember two things. Okay, what are they? The first thing is whenever the buffered input stream is created, it internally creates an array. Okay, it internally creates an array. The two main things in buffered input stream are okay. And one more thing is when bytes from the stream or file are skipped or not read the internal buffer automatically refilled from the contained input stream. Okay. Okay. If it fails to read the data, it will be automatically refilled with the data which is in our input stream, okay, which is in our input stream. Okay, let's see the syntax of buffered input stream is, oh, it goes like uh, okay, it goes like this. Okay, this is the syntax of buffered input stream. So from where this buffered input stream is taken is, okay, where this buffered input stream contained is file input stream. Okay, so simply what it does is, simply what happens is here plus buffered input stream extends file input stream. Okay, buffered input stream extends file input stream. Okay, so the first constructor is stream which takes an input stream. Okay, Why it is used? Okay, it creates a buffer input stream which then is used to store some data, and it can be used in the later functions or later programming. Okay, the next one is buffered input stream with a input stream and a size. Okay, and or say size. Okay, it's here creates a buffered input stream with a specified buffer size. Okay, it creates a buffered input stream with a specified buffer size and saves the argument for later use, and saves the argument in the and saves the argument in the input stream is for the later use. Okay, these are the constructors. Okay, and moreover, when it comes to methods, so there are some methods. Okay, the first one is int available. Okay, so what it does is it helps in returning an estimated number of bytes, estimated number of bytes that can be read from an input stream. Okay, from an input stream, which helps in without blocking by the next invocation method for the input stream. Okay, this helps in returning an estimated number of bytes that can be read from an input stream, so that we can give those numbers and we can create our input streams perfectly without any loss of data. Okay, without any loss of data. The next one is int read. read the data, read the next byte of data, reads the next byte of data from an input stream. Okay, from an input stream. Okay, the next method available is int read, which takes byte array, int offset, and int length. Okay, so it reads the bytes from an input stream from the CFI it is specified input stream, into an specified array, starting from the given index. Okay, from the given offset. Okay, from the given offset. Okay, the next method is int close. Okay, int close. It is used for closing the input stream. Okay, it is used for closing the input stream. Okay, and there is one more method is int reset. Okay, so it is used for resetting the buffer in the our buffered input stream. Okay, okay, let's see how we can do these things. Let's see how we can do this with an example. Okay, and we have a reader text, right? Okay, reader.txt, and we will be creating buffer read. Let's say main method control shift F, and what I will say, I will import java.io.star. Okay, so now just a second, let me connect it to my power plug. So let's just keep it with this. Start with the block. Try, try, and write some catch thing. Catch exception e dot print stack tricks. Okay, here we will be writing a code. What is the first thing is file input stream, file input stream fin is equals to new file input stream, which is reader dot txt. Okay, which is reader dot txt. And if I say buffered input stream begin equals to new buffered input stream fin FERED. Okay, fin, and now I take a variable I which says while I is equals to win dot read. Okay, which is not is equals to -1, which is not is equals to -1. Okay, so I need to cover this one with one more bracket. Okay, which is not is equals to -1. I'll say this out characters of I. Okay, which takes a character in the place of our buffered input. Okay, okay, and then after this we'll say in dot close, and we say f in dot close. Okay, okay, and we'll run this one. See, we got our output. Okay, if I want it to be in a single line, I say print. Okay, see, I got my output from a file. I read my output, or I read my file. Okay, okay, I read my file. So this is a process to read a file or to write a file using buffer readers and file readers. Okay, so these are the input and output operations which we perform in our Java. Okay, okay, is it clear, guys? Is it clear? Okay, this is how we use buffer inputs and buffered outputs things to read and write data in our Java applications. Okay, so why these are used, sir? So we have done so far how to read a file, how to write a file. So why we can use, sir? Have you been through your bus tickets? Have you ever been through your bus tickets, guys? Bus tickets or train tickets? Remember those train tickets which comes in your printed format, right? So these those printed formats are written with the help of these buffer readers or file input output systems with the help of the application. Okay, with the help of the application, and they are automated using our buffer readers. Okay, your name, your ticket number, okay, your seat number, your details can be filled through a file using these buffer readers, okay, through a PDF file or text format file using these file input and output streams. Okay, so just remember, whenever you book a ticket, just get to remember the thing that we use these buffer readers to write these files, okay, to write these printed tickets. Okay, you need to remember it whenever you see some tickets, online tickets or offline tickets. Okay, they are printed using these buffer readers only. Okay, buffer readers are file input output stream of our Java. Okay, there are some more things called um, sequence input output streams, byte array output streams, okay, and console, which we are seeing our output now, okay, which we are seeing our output now, okay, file permissions, file writers, file readers, which I have shown yesterday, okay, and there are some buffer readers and buffer writers, okay, not only just output and input stream, there are also buffer readers and buffer writers, and there is a print stream and print writer, okay, print stream, print writers, string stream and string writers and string readers, pipe readers, okay, file system, okay, random access files, file filter readers and filter writers, okay, and there is a serial scanner class, okay, there is a scanner class. We are going to see all these things one by one, okay, we are going to see all these things one by one, okay. Yeah, so this is for today's class, guys. You can exit the class for now.